And so it begins. Hey my loves, welcome back to another video. And so it begins. Hey my loves, welcome back to another video. As you guys can see by the title, it's another hair video. I just did one, I'm well aware, but that was my wash day routine. But as you guys know, I do talk a lot about doing my own hair, but you guys never really got to see me in my element of doing my hair. Yeah, I did. I showed you guys how to do locks. I showed you guys how I put on my wig, but like y'all didn't really get to see like because yeah, what I'm trying to say is y'all didn't really get to see the full process of me doing my hair. When I came on camera with the locks, my hair was already done basically, and I just showed you guys a few locks. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys throughout the whole process. The reason why I said and so it begins is because I did this style a few weeks ago and I said I'll never do it again because of how long it took, but I'm doing it again. Okay, so before we even get into what I'm doing, even though y'all saw it on the title, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Don't forget to follow me on my social medias. My main Instagram is princess_.s and my business Instagram is ricas.galore. With that being said, let's get into the video. So, I'm going to be doing small knotless braids. Y'all, I did this last month, I believe. No, last month is January because we're now in February. I did this in December. I think I did it for like the whole month of December because I knew I was getting my hair recolored in January. I think I had the hairstyle coming into the new year. I don't remember, but just know it did take me a long time. It took me, I want to say 2, maybe 3 days. I told myself I'm never going to do it again, but after I posted the video of me doing, because when I do hair, I post a video on my social medias. So I posted my hair was cute or whatever, and then my sister wanted small knotless braids for her birthday because she liked mine and she wanted it for her birthday. So I did hers. I'll probably post a video here. So I did hers. And when I did hers, because I thought it was cute, and I think in the video I said like, oh, even though I said I'll never do it again, I did it for her birthday, and it's so cute. But then I got messages, people wanted me to do their hair for them, and they wanted that same size that I did not want to do. But here we are. I'm doing it again on myself. Okay, so basically, I'm probably gonna time lapse this part of the video, not the whole thing, but some parts of it, just because this part is a long process as well. But I'm just going to be pre-parting my hair so that when it does become time for me to actually add the braids, my hair is already parted. So I just pull out that braid, pull out and braid, pull out and braid. This is why it took me... This is why it was such a long process. I think it was like 2 or 3 days. I don't think you guys can hear her. If you can, I'm going to talk louder than her because I want to start this process now. It's 3 o'clock and I don't feel like being here till night. So I pre-part my hair the day before, and then the next day I start, and then if I don't finish the next day, then I start again, then I start again, then I start again. So I'm going to do a time lapse like I said, but I'm going to tell you guys what I'm doing first. Basically, I'm going to be parting. I'm going to take my hair out of my stretched style. If you guys watch the video, you'll know why it's in this style. And then I'm going to pre-part my hair in small sections. I'm going to part my hair in the way I want my braids to lay. And then tomorrow I will start the process of doing my hair. Tomorrow is Sunday, so I'm going to start the process of doing my actual braids and stuff like that. And I'm going to take you guys along the process with me because, like I said, for my locks, you guys only saw me putting in, like, I don't even remember how many locks, but you guys didn't really see me do the whole process of me pre-braiding and all this. So I'm going to take you guys along with me, but this is going to be a time lapse because it's going to take me a long time. So now that my hair is, like, combed out, even if it's not perfectly combed out, that's fine. Y'all see my roots growing out already? Okay, so now that this is my head, I'm gonna get me a tail comb in a little tail. Ever since, it's been a long time coming, but I know the change gonna come. Is basically I take the tail comb and instead of like, okay, let me see if I can explain it, okay? Instead of just going randomly behind my ear and just parting, I bring the comb all the way to the back of my ear. Like I let it touch the back of my ear so that when I part like this, I know that when I go to the other side, I do the same thing and make it touch the back of my ear. Checking in really quickly to show you guys the back. I don't know how many braids these are, but I know this is row 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 rows, so that's what I know. But I'm gonna time lapse and show you guys the front as well. So I just want to check in to show you guys. Okay guys, I'm back. I just want to show you guys the hair that the products that I'm going to be using to achieve my hairstyle that I'm achieving. So yeah, so I got these Hyper Tress pre-stretched braiding hair in the color 30. This is the 26-inch pack. So I got 2 of those, and then I got what I'm actually going for this time is gonna be a bit shorter style. It's just gonna be like, I'm gonna let the hair fall where it falls, like maybe mid back maybe. So I'm gonna use a 26-inch. if it does run out, I'll just go and get like 2 more maybe. Yeah, I just want to show you that. And then to get my parts looking neat, I just use the Shine and Jam. Yeah. Okay, but anyways, okay, so I have done 3 rows. How many? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 rows. I'm on my 4th row right now. Let me turn around so I can show y'all what it's looking like. I know I'm gonna leave them regular length, but I did them just a bit longer only because I'm gonna curl the ends and I don't want it to be too short, because you know when you curl the ends it's gonna go up a few inches. I think what I'm gonna do is I'll do this middle one right here because I want to show you guys how I put the hair in. Just do this middle one here so I can show you guys what I do. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Shine and Jam and just do the perimeter. You can skip this step, honestly. Sometimes when I'm doing the back of my head, I do skip that step and I just use the gel at the top for a more neater look. But I'm gonna just show you guys what I would do. And then I part it in 3 sections. So I'm going to do a voiceover for this part because my parents were being loud, but anywho, so basically I part my real hair in 3 sections, and then I grab a piece of braiding hair and I put the braiding hair in between my thumb and I wrap it around my thumb and my index. I'm going to show you guys in a second. There you go. I wrap it around my thumb and my index, and then I put it in between my thumb and my index to braid it in. Then I use my real hair and cover over the braiding hair, and then I just braid it through. And when I come back around, I do it twice. So when I come back around, there should be a piece of hair that has no braiding hair on it. That should be the hair that you're adding the braiding hair to, if that makes sense. So you guys are going to see when I grab this second piece of hair that when I add it in between my thumb and my index, that piece of hair that I'm adding it to that's going to cover over the braiding hair, there is no braiding hair on that piece of hair. So then I weave it through. So now all 3 pieces of hair that I sectioned off of my real hair have a braiding hair attached to it. And then I just braid down until I get to a point where I can flip it in front of me, if that makes sense. There you go. And now I'm doing the same thing. So I'm adding gel to the ends of my hair. And then I'm going to add a piece of hair. When I add a piece of hair, then we'll get there. Hurry up, Rika, and add the piece of hair. So the way how I measured where to add hair is I always added the hair at the end of my real hair, like a few inches above the end of my real hair. Then I added a piece of hair. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I think I'm saying that I added gel to my hair. Yes, I'm adding gel to my hair just so that my hair with the braiding hair will be together and it doesn't stick out or anything like that, and it doesn't get fuzzy. So yeah, I'm adding more gel to my hair. Okay, come on, girlfriend. All right, yes, I don't know what I'm talking about here. Okay, yeah, so now I'm gonna add a piece of hair. And what I'm doing, I'm basically doing the same thing. No, I'm not adding a piece of hair. I put it back. Oh, yes, I am. Okay, so I added it in between my thumb and my index. I added it in the middle. And what I did was I just wrapped it around my thumb and my index finger like I did before. And then I put it in between my thumb and my index again. But I only add hair on the middle piece. Then I throw the empty leg of hair above my head. And then I braid 1, 2, then put it in the middle, and then braid again. And then there you go. And that's how I get no lumps or bumps, and you can't even tell where I added the hair. So yeah, hopefully you guys get what I'm trying to say. And yeah. Okay, so I should have slowed down this clip and not have done a time lapse, but basically for the front, as you guys can see what I did, remember the method that I was talking about before where I put a piece of hair in between my index and my thumb and I wrapped the other piece around my bun? That's what I did for the top because it gives you a flatter look. So let me see if I'm gonna do it again. I'm about to say she, like it's not me, but okay, so basically I put the hair in between my index and my thumb. I put a piece over my bun, I braided 1, 2, and then I brought it back down because it gives me a flatter look at the top, and you want the top of your braids to always look flat. So I did this method at the top just because it makes my braids look flatter, and I like that. So yeah, instead of the method that I was talking about before, instead of me doing part my hair in 3 sections, put it in between my index and my thumb, and use a piece of hair to cover over the braiding hair, I didn't do it for the top. For the top, I part my hair in 3 sections. I put 1 piece of the hair in between my index and my thumb. I put the other piece over my bun, braided 1, 2, brought the piece that I put over my bun, I brought it back down, put it in between my thumb, 1, 2, and then I just braided all the way down. So I did that method for the top because it's flatter. Y'all, I'm finally done. Okay, so I'm finally done. This was definitely not as long as the first time I did it. The first time I did it, it took me 3 days. This time it only took me, oh, actually no, I want to say last time it took me 4 days because I had to pre-part my hair, which is day 1, start adding the braids day 2, continue adding the braids day 3, and continue adding the braids day 4. But this is only day 3. If we're not counting the prep, then day 2 days. But this is my hair. We're loving it. Oops, sorry, mama. We're loving it. This is gonna be the end of the video. I'm just gonna hot water them. I'm gonna curl the ends. This is how it is. Let me show you how much hair I use. So you guys know the hair that I showed you, it comes in 3 bundles. I used a full pack, so a full 3 bundles, and then I used 1, and I want to say a quarter. It's not even a full half. I want to say 1 1/4. Yeah, 1 1/4. So basically I used 1 pack and a half, but not even a full half. But yeah, now the braids, they may not look as thick as you like or whatever, but you could just add smaller parts. I didn't want them too small because I didn't want them too heavy on my neck. So, but that's just a personal preference. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll probably post a picture of like how the ends look once I curl them, if I like them. If you don't see a picture, that means that I didn't like it, so I straightened them back out. But yeah, bye my love.